Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing $1,000. There is so much to catch up on, but before we get into things, let me first say hi, hello, and welcome if you are new. If you are just finding my channel for the first time, this is primarily a cash budgeting channel. I do like to talk about making money on Etsy and YouTube because it's my full-time job. This is a giveaway video. We just hit 37,000 subscribers. We just hit 37,000 subscribers, so if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, or if you are just now subscribing, go ahead, subscribe, like the video, and then comment on this video. The comment will be your entry ticket into the giveaway that we will have on Friday. So guys, typically I've been doing a Monday night live. We won't be doing that tonight because I did want to catch up on last week's money and last week's cash stuffing. That's what we're doing today. And then on Friday, we will do this week's cash stuffing. So not exactly following our new schedule, but hey, it has been an off couple of weeks and we're going to talk about that. So before we get into chatting though, let me go ahead, count the cash, make sure we have what we think we have. Okay, so let's count the cash and then we can jump right into this cash stuffing. 50, 100, 52, 50, 300, 54, 50, 500, 56, 600, 50, 700, 50, 800, 50, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. $1,000 to stuff into our binders. How is everybody doing? I hope you all had a happy Mother's Day. If you celebrated, I hope that you had a great weekend all together. Mine was great. You guys know I've been working like wild around here. I keep joking I will never do a pre-sale again. However, I might do a pre-sale again, but I have just learned so much. Like, I made so many mistakes as far as like how I prepped myself, how I got everything ready for this last pre-sale. Bills, this is all of my bills for June. Oh, had to think about what month it is. It is May right now. I've already paid all of my bills for May. We are saving for June's bills at this point. I am so happy to see some money in here because honestly, it felt like it's been a year and a half since I cash stuffed and I wasn't sure if there was going to be any money here, and there is, so that's good. So bills, we already have some money. We're about to see what we do have. Let's go ahead and add 100, 200, 300, 400. We'll add $400 to bills. And then at the end of the week, we will add more to this. So I started to say I'm not too concerned, but let's see how concerned I should be because we are, what day is it? It's the 15th, perfect. So it's the 15th, it's the middle of the month. I need about $1,400 in bills every single month to be ahead or to be ready for that next month. 50, 100, 52, 53, 54, 55, 5600, 5700, 5800, 5900. We have $900 in bills. This is good. We are, oh my gosh. I said we need $1,400 for bills. That's for rent alone. We need $1,400 for rent. We need, what do we need for rent and bills at this point? Rent is 14. Car note is 400, so that's 18, and then my other bills are about 400, so 19, 20, 22, 2200. So we have 900. We need about 2200. I was about to shut this wallet. We are not at all ready. We have 900, so we need to be a little bit further, but that is okay because this is technically last week's money. We will put another 400 or 500 on Friday, and then we should be about where we need to be, right? I almost said this might be a little bit more rambly than normal, but let's be real, they're always rambly. But I did want to tell you guys or give a little bit of an update. If you ordered during the pre-sale, I want to say I have like 10 more orders that I need to get out from the pre-sale, and that's orders from like May 6th, May 7th, May 8th, something like that, like last weekend. So it was still technically under pre-sale, but I had already started processing orders, right? So I have about 10 more orders in the pre-sale orders pile. And then I do have a maybe 20 or 30 orders that I need to catch up on from this last week that were not pre-sale related in any way. I do expect that I'm going to have those caught up in the next couple days. Okay, insurance for the car. Let's go ahead and put a 20 here because I think we're doing pretty good. But we're actually going to consolidate, let's see, 20, 40, 50. Let's consolidate and put a 50 in here. So if you are curious of like how the shop is doing and just some updates, okay, wait, maybe I should back up. If you are just completely new and confused, I recently launched these wallets on pre-sale. So all three of the wallets you see here, these were pre-sale. I do have about 15 black left and maybe 17 pink, or maybe I have those numbers backwards. I don't have too many wallets left. So if you're interested, everything you see in my videos is in my Etsy shop, Jordan Budgets. Links are in the description. Maybe 15-ish of each of these colors left. So if you're interested, definitely go pick them up. Because I ran a pre-sale for the very first time in my life ever, I just was not expecting it to have the traction that it did. Another intention of mine that I don't know that I've really chatted with you guys, but it was the intention for me to hang out in lives while I was processing orders, right? Which was a great intention, and I really missed hanging out with you guys. What ended up happening though is that one day that I did go live, I had like 40 or 50 orders that one day alone. Was it last Saturday? Hold that thought. Insurance for the car, we have 50, 150, 250, 350, 400, $455. I need about $600 in a couple of months, so we are sitting perfect with insurance for the car. Back to school, this is going to be for curriculum needs and or wants. We are going to add a 10, I'm doing air quotes because we're going to take out this 40 and put a 50 in. So what happened was with the pre-sale, I already had, you know, 150 or so orders sitting there from, oh, we already have a 10. We're going to color in the 11, and once I free up a dollar bill at some point, I'm going to come back hopefully and put in another dollar here. So I had a lot of pre-sales already sitting there, and then when I went live, the day that I went live, you guys showed up and you supported. Thank you for that. Thank you. But I literally got 40, 50 orders, something like that. Back to school, 50, 151. So what did I just say? $151 for back to school. This is going to be curriculum for the boys. And that was not at all a bad thing. Again, thank you for supporting the shop. It's just, it took me so long to get orders out because there were just so many of them, and of course I'm still like living my life, and the boys still have needs and places to be at certain points, right? So I don't know, I did what I could. I am definitely thankful for all of the orders, and I am equally thankful to be done with the pre-sale needs. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. The other thing that happened, if you are running a shop, just kind of be aware. If you run a pre-sale or if you have a big sale or something happen, I typically have about 200, no, I do not. I would have been ready if I had 200. I typically have about 20 of the different types of like bundles I offer. You guys know I sell, like this is the Galaxy Print bundle of savings challenges, right? Like I typically have bundles prepared in just like sets of 20, and then when I am running out and I have just a couple left, then I'll create another bundle of 20. Well, with 200 some odd orders, of course those 20 were running through I was like running through all of my bundles very quickly, and it takes time to then recreate them. Even in like creating the orders, it never occurred to me like, girl, just create 100 of the bundles right now. I kept creating like sets of 20 like I was used to doing, right? And it took me way too long to realize that I'm still not creating enough. Like I needed to be batch prepping and like working on things. Anyway, I figured it out. I finally figured it out, but it took me a while, right? It took me a while to get there. We are going to grab 50. So anyway, long story short, finally almost caught up. I should be back on YouTube and more present. If you did support the pre-sale, thank you so much for not only supporting my shop, but also for your patience. Last thought, and I will stop rambling about the pre-sale, but the other thing is it really didn't take me too long to process the orders, right? If you think about it, 200 some odd pre-sales I have done in the last week. Because it was a pre-sale though, and some of you ordered like a month ago, I wanted to get it out like the second I had it, and it just didn't work out that way because my planning could have been better. But all in all, for me to get out over 200 orders by myself in right about, oh, you know, a week's time, not too bad. $250 saving for yearly memberships. That's things like the zoo, the aquarium, those kinds of needs, primarily for the boys. Let's be real. I added 10. We now have 50, 100, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, $133 towards yearly memberships. But that is where I have been the last week and a half or so, since I've kind of fell off the planet when it comes to YouTube and Instagram and stuff. But very excited to get back to you guys. I have missed you. Please let me know how you're doing. Let me know what the weather is doing. I don't know why I'm so invested in the weather. I think it's because we're outside so much, but I feel like I chat about the weather a lot. Do I chat about the weather a lot? We're gonna do a little bit of a shuffle to give ourselves some change. I did purposely get 50s and 20s so that I could do a little bit of like this money shuffle, get rid of some of the smaller bills where I could. 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So before we even add any money, let's exchange some of this so we have some of these lower bills. Anyway, the weather here is turning into true summer. Like we can enjoy the pool and things, but like it feels hot. It's very hot at this point. We are going to color in 2 spots for the penny challenge. I don't know that we need to. I feel like we've been mostly on track, I think, but we're gonna go ahead and color in 2 just in case, because I feel like it's been a while. So we're adding $13.02, and we are adding $12. We color with a green. $12.53, which puts us at 25. Okay, 25.55. We colored in 2 weeks worth. If you're doing the penny challenge along with me, let me know what you guys are saving for. I'm saving for Christmas for the boys. For the penny challenge, we now have 50, 100, 50, 75, $175 towards Christmas. Archel's so proud of me. It has been so long since I've done like a huge money swap or just like taken out of one category to put into another category. Not that there is anything wrong with that, but I think this is the first year that I've gone this long without doing just a complete overhaul of my binders. I am very much enjoying watching this grow. Let's put 50, let's put 100. No, okay, I'm gonna have to chill. Let's put 50. I always put 100, but I would love to put some money towards the 100 envelope savings challenge. So we're just gonna color in a little bit. This is most likely going towards a trip to Great Wolf Lodge for my son's birthdays coming up in a couple of months, I think. I know when their birthdays are. I just don't know what month I'm in, you know? Present day. Anyway, 50, 150, 250, 350, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 520, 40, 55, 56, 57, $557 towards their birthdays, which is about halfway from where I would like to be. Our trip to Great Wolf Lodge last time was about $1,200. So if we have about $1,000 the week of, like the week that we're going into it, I would consider that a huge success. All right, we are almost done with our savings challenges. I don't even think I mentioned this, guys. I am so sorry. This is a little bit of a hot mess video, but these are my sinking funds or my savings challenges. These are all categories that come around once a month or less. I then have another binder, not this one. This wallet is going to be our variable spending, like our weekly money, and then this is just a sinking funds that we're saving for long term, which we will talk about when we get there. Now that that is cleared up, let's talk about new clothes. I would love to have new clothes. The boys would love to have new clothes. So let's see who wins. I don't know. I don't know yet who's gonna get their clothes. When we color all of this in, we will have $500. Let's go ahead and put a 1 in there. And then, wait a second, let's take our 1 back. We are going to do the 9 and the 1. And we'll just put a 10 in. If you have kids, how much longer do you guys have until summer starts? And like, do you have any summer plans? Or are you working and are they gonna be in summer camps? Let me know, I am very curious. So I have actually been on a huge homeschool kick lately. So I think we're gonna start our official like 3rd and 1st grade. I'm using air quotes because if you know, you know, like homeschoolers don't really have set grades as much. There's some subjects where my kids are on like a 4th grade level, and there's some subjects where they are true to grade. It just, you know, whatever. Anyway, we are starting our new school year, I would say in June. I think we're just gonna skip out on summer altogether. Of course, there will be fun and there's gonna be things happening, but I feel like our school year this year was just so lax. We might as well start in the summer to make sure there's no gaps and just jumpstart things, because I feel like certain seasons, like this last month, we did things, but we didn't do as much schooling as we normally do because the weather was just so perfect. New clothes, we added 10. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 210, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $224. Let's pull out some of these ones actually. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll grab a 20. If you have a child that is public schooling though, let me know, are they on a year-round schedule? Are you guys doing something fun for the summer? What is going on? I think that my boys are gonna do a couple of summer camps. I already know that they will. I don't know why I said I think, but like I already have them set up for a couple of summer camps. I don't anticipate adding them into any extra. So I think we're gonna have a pretty open summer as far as what to do. I love summer movies. That is another thing you guys can put back on my radar, if you will. Let me know in the comments, what are some free or cheap things that you do in the summer with your kids? Last summer, they were in summer camp so much because I was working, you know, I was trying to start things here. So because I was working so much, I just had them in summer camps, and it feels like we missed our entire summer. Okay, let me put this up while I'm chatting. It felt like we missed our entire summer though, like our summer together. So I really want to do summer movies this summer. I want to see some other fun, cheap, or free ideas. Let me know if you have any that might be something that we can do, or even if we don't have it in our area, we can help the general community because you guys can read through the comments. Let's let everybody know what are some things like summer movies. So if you don't know, summer movies are completely free. Let's add 20 to extra car payment. Summer movies, at least in my area, summer movies are free. I do pay for like a snack tray whenever we go to summer movies, but it's basically like older movies that aren't, they're not like old, but they're like last year or the year before. They're not brand new movies. But kids don't care. Kids will watch the same show 10 times, you know? So we've loved summer movies when we've done them. We are definitely doing that this year. Did I put the 20 in? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. I put the 20s in, but I'm still gonna come right back and take them out and trade them out for a 50. So extra car payment, we now have 50, 100, 50, 200, 250. So we're halfway there for the extra car payment. The only other sinking fund we have is our 100 envelope savings challenge. I would love to put this money towards my car. I do have a car note every single month at this point. Let's go ahead and get some 50s in here. I need to get some placeholders in here. Placeholders are the fake money that you can put in your wallet if you want to transition. I'm pointing at the wrong money. I want to transition this into a savings account that I just don't touch and put placeholders in here. I don't do that a lot, but when it gets to be this much, I feel like I should. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So at this point, we're still just kind of exchanging money. Let's see what we're gonna add in. Okay, let's add 51. Okay, and I'm feeling a little bit behind on the 100 envelope savings challenge. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to count out some of these envelopes off screen. We are going to add, I don't know if I'm gonna add a couple 20s or a 50, but we're gonna put in some of these lower amounts here. Okay, doesn't this look so much better? So I went ahead and colored in the 1 through 15. We did already have 15 and 10 colored in, but I know this is lower amounts, but it just feels nicer to have something colored in, right? Like we are making some progress. We added the 51 as well, and then we added 95. So this is a week that we are adding a lot, but really it is way past due, y'all. I have not put a huge priority on this particular category, at least not what I've been wanting to do. So let's count our cash and see where we are at with the 100 envelope savings challenge. 50, 100, 52, 53, 50, 400, 55, 56, 5700, 758, 50, 900, 920, 900, 920, 40, 45, 51, $951 towards the 100 envelope savings challenge. When we finish this, we will have $5,050. I am treating this as an emergency fund, kind of, and then if we don't end up needing it, I would like to start funneling some of the money towards paying off the car. I do have a car payment that makes me very uncomfortable. I would prefer not to have a car payment. Don't we all feel that way though? I'm sure we do. Next wallet we have is our weekly spending. This is like groceries, gas for the gas for the car, fun money. I will say I spent all of this money like so quick because I was eating out a lot this week, we were just kind of spending money a little bit more freely because I was so busy, which should not have been the case, but honestly, like, it makes sense, right? Groceries, I spent so much money on groceries. We did a little bit of a summer restock, as I like to call it. We got a ton of quick, like, yogurt, applesauce, easy grab and go snacks for the boys. I feel like as they're running out of the house, they're just on the go a lot more. Not only running in and out of the house to the backyard, but like going to different events and things. So I did a huge restock, like $400. I didn't even have all that money in here. I had to pull some from a credit card. So I'm kind of paying myself back on the back end. We're just gonna give ourselves $40. We're gonna give ourselves $40 for the rest of this week. I don't feel like we're gonna need it because I did stock up pretty well. So like, we'll see if we end up spending that, but it will be there if we need it just for like some fresh foods, right? I'd rather have it than not. And then gas, my car is due to get gas. Why are my 20s over here? I don't know what's going on. I'm adding 20 to gas because I am due to refuel my car at this point. It takes about $60 every few weeks. We are on the 3rd week and it is running low. So this is gonna be perfect timing, exactly what we need. I've been loving sort of our rhythm for restocking fuel in the car lately. Fun money, we spent a lot last week. We went to the beach. Where else did we go? I don't know what all we did last week, but somehow it took our money. So we're just gonna put $20 in here. This is another thing I don't really foresee needing, but we're gonna put it there just in case. And then fast food, I'm gonna give myself 30 because we do just have a lot going on, like out of the house this week. Like, we're on the go a lot. So I'd rather have it and just like be ready for that expense. I really would love to get away from fast food, but it just feels like such a busy season right now. Like, I've just been needing it. Homeschool money, I did pull homeschool money, and this is another thing, just like groceries, where I overspent what I actually had, and oh well, like, it is what it is. But we've been going to the beach a lot as a homeschool group, and I spent almost $200. Again, this is another thing I'm just on the back end slowly paying myself back for. But I did go ahead and pull the 40 or so that I had in here. But I spent almost $200 on a really nice beach tent. It's like Sun Ninja, I think is the brand. It's a really lightweight beach tent situation, which is exactly what I need because I'm the one that's carrying everything for me and the boys. So I need it to be light and convenient. It's SPF rated 50. I just need something to hide under while the kids are like playing at the beach, right? So I did get that. We went on like 3 beach trips practically back to back before I finally was like, look, because I was literally hiding under a rain umbrella from the sun. I was like, it's time. It's just time to get myself an umbrella, right? So, or like a proper beach tent. Okay, so that is it for our spending money for the week. I've had big beach tents before, and I've had cheaper beach tents before, but what happens with a traditional tent is it tends to either want to blow away on me, or it's very heavy and it's too much for me to handle, so I never want to use it. This is a cloth tent, basically, that you just have the poles, you have the cloth, it all comes apart, and you like fill up some sandbags that are on the tent, so it's very light for carrying, and it should be easy for the boys to help me with, right? I'm over explaining my purchase because I do know that it's my money. I'm allowed to do what I want with it, but also it was kind of a $200 impulse buy. I don't do those kind of impulse spends very often, but I feel like with us living literally on the beach, right next to the beach, and starting to have more homeschool like play groups and stuff at the beach, it is worth it. Like, it's something I need to purchase. So I did. So I bought that. It's coming in the next couple of days. And that's where my homeschool fun money basically went. We are working on just filling in these monthly totals. If you haven't seen this yet from me, this is such a long video, I'm so sorry. But if you haven't seen this yet from me, these are just monthly totals of 50. Also, I sell these in my shop in a bundle. I'm trying to fill out every single month with the goal of $50 per month. Once they are all filled out, then I basically have $50 set aside for fun money, for just like, you know, getting ice cream at the beach when the truck comes around, or whatever, like whatever little things we need $50 for. In the summer, a good example of this, fun money spending would be in the summer movies. My boys like a popcorn tray. It comes with popcorn, a small drink, and a little gummies container. The summer movies are free. I want to say that the little kids tray is like $5 or $6. So out of our $50 for June and July, we could pull that money, and that just, like, our fun money is already taken care of, right? August, we added 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So these beginning months, we do already have $18 in there. We're just trying to catch up August, September, November, and December. I am going to cut here so you guys don't have to watch me do this. I think once we catch up on these, I said that so weird. I think once we catch up on these months though, we're gonna come back, see how much is left, and then stuff it somewhere in our sinking funds. Okay, so all of the months are caught up, or like are on the same page. I thought I had $18 for these first months, but I actually had $20. So I went ahead and put $20 in all of the months, so they're all on the same page. Once we get to $50, I think once we finish filling this out, we will go ahead and exchange for the new $100 monthly savings challenges that I have. But for now, I think we're gonna keep the goal at 50 because it's very motivating to like almost be there. I think we're gonna come back. We should probably stuff into bills, but we are not. I am sorry if you would like for me to be responsible. But I do want to go ahead and stuff some money into the boys' birthdays because that will come around like pretty soon. Before I know it, it will be here. Oh, I hate to stuff all these ones. We're not gonna stuff all these ones just because I don't want to. I would love to take these to the bank. How do I have a $20 in here? Where did this come from? I don't even know. We're just... We're gonna put it towards birthday. I don't know if that $20 came out of somewhere it shouldn't have been. If you noticed or caught where that 20 is supposed to be, let me know. But we're gonna go back to the boys' birthdays. We will recount this in just a second. First, we're gonna see what we're adding to it. It was just the money that was left over here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Did I get that right? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I did 105, 10, 15, 20. $120 more gets to go towards the boys' birthdays, which is exciting. So let's go ahead and make sure we have this organized well. So for the boys' birthdays, the goal is $1,000. Or $1,200. $1,200 would be great. 51, 52, 53, 54, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 75, 76, 77, $577 towards the boys' birthdays, which is amazing. I'm excited. I feel like every year that I cash stuff, I get a little bit further ahead. Do you know what I mean? Like previously when I was planning a trip to Great Wolf Lodge, like it was what, a month or two before, like when I started planning it. We've been slowly saving for this for a while, and so it feels very like not stressful, even though it's getting closer to time for their birthday. So that is it. Slightly chaotic. I am sorry for that. I will be seeing you guys again on Friday. If you didn't leave a comment, please go ahead and leave a comment below. That will be your entry ticket into the giveaway. I always pick several giveaway winners to get something from my Etsy shop. So if that interests you, go ahead and comment below. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. And as always, I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.